Bow down before my psycho power.
This isn't the first time that Street Fighter 6 is being accused of copying Tekken and or Mortal Kombat. There was many instances in the past. We saw Luke and Ryu in that 30-second teaser. A lot of people saw the graphics, the realism. They say, hey, this looks like you're copying Tekken. Harada on Twitter kind of acknowledging all of those comments. He says, when I first watched it, I thought it was this. And the link is to Tekken 6 PlayStation 3 trailer from E3 2015. Another instance is when we got to look at some of the gameplay from Street Fighter 6. Harada put on Twitter, finish him. You can see Ryu doing that uppercut with the exoskeleton underneath. Another big comparison to be made is the heat system and the drive system. Both of these are pushing the players to be more aggressive, not only in terms of so the game could be funner, but also just from a spectator perspective. You don't really want the people doing footsies the whole entire match. Yes, that's a core part of fighting games, but lately it's been consuming the whole entire experience. So with these drive system, heat systems, there's more aggression. They're trying to push the player to sort of do something, right? Do something. I often make the comparison between the two. I don't think neither one of them is trying to copy the other. I just think the end goal is the same. The end goal is excitement, satisfaction, fun. And the only way to achieve that is to ramp up the aggression. So I don't necessarily think that Street Fighter 6 caught wind of the heat system and was like, hey, let's do that. So that brings us to the discussion from today. Rashid was just announced for Street Fighter 6. Everyone was loving the trailer, but something that people latched onto is the streamer aspect. Hypebuff Giga says Rashid becomes a streamer. Someone responds to that. They tag Harada and said they copied your idea. Look, Harada, they are at it again. Now, I think this brings up a bigger problem. Please stop making fighting game characters into streamers. And I want to elaborate a little bit more on this because I think this is the true source of the issue, but we'll do so right after the tweet from Harada. Harada says, I think that ideas that anyone could come up with are worth copying. I also don't think they actually copied them because it's an idea that anyone can come up with.
Okay, he'll tell Capcom. Thank you.
If you're looking at this whole situation and you're upset, you're fuming, and you say Street Fighter keeps copying Tekken, that's kind of a testament to how cool the original truly is. But I don't feel that way. I don't think they're trying to copy or whatnot. I think the tweet that Blast Islami made is kind of the truth, right? Please stop making fighting game characters into streamers. I think this is something that a lot of movies and TV shows have been doing lately because it's new territory. The streamer, Twitch, Kick, all this stuff is blowing up and becoming more mainstream now. There was a movie, Eternals, they had a guy who's recorded and one of the characters is streaming the whole time.
Very nice, sir.
Are you mental? Hide!
We need action sequences.
And maybe this trend will sort of fade out a little bit and won't be as prevalent in a couple of years. But right now, I think we're going to continue seeing this, characters have this persona because think about it, right? When Tekken 7 came out, yes, you had Twitter be big and stuff like that, but it was nowhere near the size that it is today. Same thing with Reddit, same thing with Twitch, and then also for Street Fighter. When Street Fighter 5 came out, these social media platforms has grown so much over the past 5 years, and now all these games and properties who have 5, 6, 7 year cycles, they are catching up to it and they're just modernizing a lot of their characters and reinventing them.